Hey guys, what's up? So, I found some more stuff, of course, or else I wouldn't be posting a video. In the Time Machine with Guy Pearce, I don't know if y'all have seen it. I thought it was a really good movie. I saw it in the theaters way back when. But there's also, when you look at the Jonathan Kleck's channel, um, he talks a lot about the symbolism with the sheeps and the goats um, biblically, and that's hidden in this movie. But what I noticed was this string of numbers. When he went to the future, um, 800,002, 802,701. That was the year that he stopped at. So what's interesting about this, of course, to me is 2701. What is that? That's the very first verse of the whole Bible. Genesis 1:1, Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. And when you add up each letter, altogether it equals 2701. Now, I thought that was interesting just in general, but it could have been a coincidence until I looked right under it and I saw 913 next to it. What is 913? The first word of the first verse of the Bible. Bereshit, in the beginning, adds up to 913. So, of course, when you do some math, you multiply the number of letters times the product of the letters and divided by the number of words times the product of the words. And so what do you get? Pi by 0.0001%, 3.1415. So the Bible hides this stuff, but the movies hide the Bible, which hides this stuff, okay? So the Time Machine is showing not only the first verse of the Bible, 2701, the Gematria, but the first word of the Bible, 913, right under it. They could have chosen, 79, 2701, or 81, 2701, but they chose 80 because the numbers below it would be 913. So anyway, that's just something I've noticed. I've never seen anyone talk about that. And this is just when he goes in the far out future. I haven't seen any codes in that. Um, I was watching Batman, Mask of the Phantasm. Great movie. And this guy, he's basically death, the little horn rising, and trying to wreak vengeance on his family. I don't want to spoil the ending, but it's just a great movie, and it just seems as if it also has the symbolism of the little horn, and Batman has to take him down, that kind of stuff. And of course, we all know Cloud Atlas hides the San Onofre power plants at the 33-degree parallel in San Diego, California, which is where some great nuclear event is gonna happen, y'all. We just don't know when, but it's soon. So anyway, the movies hide this, and Cloud Atlas is actually about a nuclear conspiracy, and it has the devil in Tom Hanks's head in the far off future. So they have obvious symbolism. It was not only in that movie, but it was in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, as the Grox showed us. It was in Grand Theft Auto 5, as I've shown you before, and 5 is the V for the fifth age. The Book of Daniel says the fifth age is when our DNA will be changed by the mark of the beast and such. And of course, the X-Files has the domes as well. It's not literally the domes, but they are representative of when that black goo comes down. Okay? And so when we look at like the Rolling Stones albums, for instance, speaking of the goats and the lambs, they have this album called Goat's Head Soup. It's not only talking about they are run by the goat, the Baphomet, instead of the sheep, because the goats are in God's left hand and the sheep are in his right. It's a Bible verse. But it also talks about the decapitation, the goat's head soup. If you're not raptured, you either have to, have some kind of sacrifice your life or take the mark of the beast. It's your choice. And then, of course, the Stones' other album, Bridges to Babylon. This whole country is Babylonian. It's the daughter of Babylon. Okay, we're not a Christian nation. We're completely pagan. We do what we want, and we're all about self and praying for cars and stuff. So, I mean, Babylon is basically this world system that is still around. Babylon was never fell, basically, is the primary idea here. And I saw with The Office just a couple things symbolizing the end times. Of course, you have the Great Sword starting the decapitations coming. The Red Horseman of the Apocalypse has a sword, and he's killing everyone in the red, who has red pants, basically. And this is like the false prophet being set up for that New World Order with Queen Elizabeth behind him. And if you could see, the people in the blue skirt and the blue shirt, well, he is wearing a blue jacket, so I don't know. They're kind of raptured on the right side. You see, this guy's looking up because he's going to escape this New World Order, while everyone who chose the red side, is going to have to fall and be ruled by this, New World Order. I mean, it could be a stretch, but you never know with these type of things, okay? Lastly, there's this band called The Fall of Troy. I've loved them a lot, just because I like metal and I play guitar. Um, it's a good album called OK, but as you can see, it's basically the sun with a bunch of eyes of Lucifer in there, and then on top of a pyramid. So, but of course, if you flip it sideways, it says O and K. So OK is actually symbolic of the pagan sun god pyramid worship. The pyramid of Egypt is still upon us. We're still being oppressed by evil. This is not some kind of revival going on. It's the world is evil, and it's run by the sun gods and the devil worshippers, and that's the eye of Lucifer. So basically, OK sideways is sun worship, and it's that's what they do. And their other album called Doppelganger, right here. Um, it's basically sorry about the bad quality. I don't have any internet right now, so I can't just Google it and look for a picture. But the image on here is of a person. Well, that didn't help at all. Is a person who has his doppelganger, and there's like a black goo behind him. So this black goo is going to bring out our evil side, our satanic, oppressed side. There's the sheeps and the goats and all of us, and God is trying to wean the two out. And the Fall of Troy album cover is showing this doppelganger effect that's going to happen with the black goo. And then they have another album called Phantom on the Horizon, which is basically their ghost ship tracks remastered. But it's basically the Phantom on the Horizon is the beast out of the sea. You see the ghost ship, there's a guy looking out at the sea, and there's like this octopus monster. That's the first beast, the beast out of the sea. Which is why the San Onofre power plants are on the coast of California. It's not like in the very center of America. Something's going to happen over there, y'all. And all this symbolism, all these famous rock stars and movies, and they're not trying to tell us the secrets. They're just telling us the secrets. They're not trying to expose anything. It's just their job, to be puppets of the devil. So basically, everything is hiding something. But that stuff in the time machine, that's straight up gematria. So I mean, Illuminati know about gematria as well, and numbers ruling the Bible, and hiding pi, and all the laws of nature and reality. But anyway, just another day. Y'all have a good one.